All right, good morning everyone, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be at. I hope you are doing well. Today we have a Summoners War video where we will do, we will summon some monsters, essentially. We are looking for the Wind Phoenix, which is also called Teshar in its awakened form. So, yeah, let's take a look. We have a couple of summons available to us to achieve that. As we can see here, if we press on summon and then we scroll to the engraved scrolls, the Wind Phoenix is available this week to summon. I think this is a very strong monster and I've been advised to try to get it, so that's what I'm going to do. And yeah, it's obviously an attacker, right? It has very powerful attacks. You can get one-shotted by this bad boy quite easily. Now, unfortunately, we don't have too many summonings available to us. You need to use these special engraved scrolls, right? And the engraved summoning pieces. But we will definitely try to get this one. I think the water polar queen is also not that bad. She's called Alicia. I have one of them already, if I'm not mistaken. She's probably in the storage. We also pulled the Wind Mage, which is a very good monster, I've heard. So yeah, some good stuff has been happening on the account in the last few weeks. We have the Wind one, right? Tiana. So this one is actually not that bad either. Yeah. Then apart from that, we've kind of finished the Rift of Worlds stuff. We got SSS damage on all of these bad boys. Wasn't too hard. And we completed 5 levels of the Rift Raid as well. Then I started to work a bit on the Necropolis and some of the other dungeons that I haven't really done yet, right? If we go to the Kairos dungeons here. Giant's Keep, very easy. Abyss hard, no problem. Dragon's Lair, Abyss hard, very easy, no problem. Necropolis, we're currently on Abyss normal. I have to adjust the speed of my Cannon Girl a little bit because we currently run into the situation where the Cannon Girl is not the fastest monster, and that leads to a lot of problems, right? So if I remember correctly, the team that I used was Cannon Girl, the 2 dogs. I did forget the other ones, so let's just take a quick look here. Yeah, Asta and Shaman. So you can see here, my Cannon Girl is at 223. So both of the dogs are faster, and of course you want the Cannon Girl to be the fastest. And I think once we do that, we can do the heart here as well. I will take a look at this later. I just have to switch around some runes, I think. Spiritual Realm, I haven't done this yet. This is next on the list essentially. I've completed the Steel Fortress and Punisher Script. I'm on Abyss Normal now as well. This is just a bit hard because this boss monster is very fast, and yeah, I might need some better runes for that as well. But yeah, the Steel Fortress was not that difficult. You just have to play a monster that inflicts the buff immunity on the enemy, right? Which the Igmanodon does very well. And this was actually also quite easy. And then we farmed a lot of the monsters up, right? We've ruined a couple more monsters for the Necro team. Essentially, the Cannon Girl wasn't ruined before. The dogs were not fully or correctly ruined before. We got our raid team, right? As I showed, we did the Rift raid stuff quite easily with Xiong Fai and Balagra, however you want to pronounce that. 2 very powerful monsters, lots of fun in the Rift raid. And yeah, we've just been leveling a lot. The Wind Robot is level 40 now. Katarina is level 40, so this is called Robo G92. We finished the Shaman, we finished the Gene. With this one we can do some Trial of Ascension stuff. We finished the Gapso. So all of the necessary 5-star fusions are pretty much done, and the levels are also looking very, very good. This one I just pulled her today, the Wind Mage, right? I think she's very good. She's called Momo in the Awakened form. Very powerful monster. I will definitely level her over the next couple of days as well. And yeah, this is what we've been doing on this account. We won all of our last few siege battles, right? We can see here we won this one quite easily. We didn't even need full participation. Hendron 1-6 lost 1, Darikios 1-6 lost 3, Vaxen 1-4 lost 1, and then I 1-4 and lost 3. To be honest, I did kind of try around some other stuff. I didn't only fight against the weak opponents. I tried to challenge some of the more difficult ones. And yeah, normally, like you can see here, like the chronological order of the fights, right? The second one, I tried to fight against a player who just had better runes than me, I think. And here is where I would have normally stopped, just because my roster doesn't allow that many fights yet. I did try these two as well, and yeah, just for fun, you know, you gotta experience around a bit. But in any event, we won quite easily against Les Maraudeurs, so that was nice. We got some cool rewards, and as I said, we did quite well the last few times. Yeah, we are at 2 stars now already. Also cool. The World Guild battle starts tomorrow, I believe. We've also been doing well here. I do see I didn't collect these rewards yet, so that's actually giving us more engraved summoning pieces. Very nice. So let's grab those. Yeah, like I said, we've been winning this as well. The last one we lost, I guess. But the two before that we won them. So yeah, for this one again, it's just I have some roster limitations still, and I'm still collecting runes from the dragon and stuff, right? So it will take some time until we can be a little bit more productive in the PvP side, but it's not bad. It's going well. I'm very satisfied with the progress. And yeah, that's what we've been doing the last couple of days, or the last week, since I last made content on this game. Now let's do the summons. As I said, we need Tesha, which is the Wind Phoenix, very powerful. I don't have enough of these legendary summoning stones yet, so we will just use the engraved summoning piece first. Let's see what we can get here. So I think here we did not pull a 5-star monster. There's always a very special animation when you do. Just a couple of 3-star monsters, which is fine. You always need those for fodder, right? This does also not look like a 5-star pull, unfortunately. Again, a couple of 3-star monsters, and now we can do some individual summons until we run out of these stones. Griffon, Bounty Hunter, Amazon, Griffon, Mummy, Bearman, and that's that. And now we have 17 more scrolls. So far we were not super lucky. This might be a useful summon right here. Let's see if we can get a 5-star monster. Okay. Oh wow, we got 3 4-star monsters actually. I mean, that's not bad. I definitely take that. We got the Fire Brownie Magician. I'm not sure if this monster is strong, but we did not have this before. Then we got the Magic Knight, which I already have maxed, so that will be evolution fodder, I suppose. And we got another Brownie Magician, so very interesting. Okay. So I mean, we did get, that's 3 4-star monsters. I mean, that's not bad. And the Brownie Magician is one I didn't have yet. Draco, okay. let's see what skills he has. Bounces towards the enemy to attack and gets another turn with a 20% chance. Yep. Attacks all enemies with giant orbs to decrease their defense for one turn, and then gains another turn with a 20% chance. This attack won't land as a glancing hit. Okay. So this is like a defense reduction, right? And then we have Whistle, blows a whistle to recover 30% of the attack power of all allies, increases the attack speed for one turn, and grants immunity for 2 turns. Grants either increased attack or increased death for one turn afterwards. Okay, I mean this title doesn't seem that bad, honestly. Yeah, I think that seems actually pretty decent. Might be a monster that some people use in PvP, I suppose. So, I mean, we are always going to save the new monsters, obviously. The Lapis I already have her, right? Or the Asta, sorry. Lapis is the wind version, the water version. The Asta I already have her, so we're just gonna put her into the summoners storage, right? We got some nice fodder though. You always need these monsters to evolve other monsters, right? We can collect our reward here as well. There we go, we're getting 3 scrolls actually, because we summoned 3 4-star and above monsters. Okay, so we didn't pull the Wind Phoenix. We have 7 more pulls. Let's see if we can get maybe one more 4-star or higher monster. I mean, like I said, we were pretty lucky with that one pull. We got like 4 of them. 3 of them in one go. I mean, that's really good, obviously. Here we're just getting 2 more scrolls left. Okay. Okay, so just a couple of 3 stars to finish this up. That is fine. Let's put them here. And yeah, I mean, that was pretty much it for now. I did do the Wind Scout battle because I want to awaken her. I want to awaken her to Momo, right? Let's do that quickly. Beautiful. And then we are going to, of course, evolve her. I think I will wait on this because I have a couple of XP boosters saved already and energy as well still, so we don't have to do it immediately. I might do it in the next couple of days. So one thing I do want to check, so I do have to make my cannon girl a little bit faster. If we take a look at the runes here, so we have speed plus 10, speed plus 42, speed plus 15, speed plus 10. This is already, I added some speed even, and it's still not enough. Speed plus 14 and speed plus 14. Yeah, I think the correct move here is just to make the 2 dogs a little bit slower. Alternatively, I could be looking for a rune with a better speed stat here. So we have Intricate Violent, right? So we need a Violent rune in slot 1 with attack and high speed. And I think I don't have, I mean, I do have some Violent runes, but they're still rarer than some of my other properties. So we are looking for a Violent rune here, right? This is where's the first slot here? It's here. Okay, so we have attack and speed is what we're looking for. So let's do that. We do not need the accuracy. Okay, let's see what we can do here. So we have speed plus 10 here. So on our old rune we have speed plus 10. So we need ideally... How much more speed do we need actually? Wait, let me check the speed stats one more time. Just to make sure I don't make a mistake here. So we need 6 more speed. 6 more speed is needed. Okay. It's not gonna be super easy, I don't think. We are violent 1, attack and speed. So she has speed 10, which is the same as what we have on her, right? Speed 10, yeah. Then we have speed 10, speed 6, speed 10, speed 8, speed 5, speed 6, speed 6, speed 15. Okay, this is still too slow, sadly. Which is, yeah, okay. So, we're not gonna be able to make the cannon girl faster right now. So I think what we should be doing is just make the dogs slower, honestly. I mean, this is pretty fast. We have a lot of 10, 14 and 15 speed, 42 speed here, right? Crit damage plus 80%, HP plus 63%. Maybe we change this for, this is a focus rune. Maybe we find some speed here. I'm honestly not an expert on the runes yet, but let's see if that exists. No, it doesn't even exist, right? You can see here, if we click on, was it the 6th rune? Yeah, I think you can only choose the HP for this one, actually. Yeah, you can see the speed is grayed out. Okay, so this is not possible. So, yeah, so we're just gonna make the dogs a bit slower. I think that's the correct move here. We do have Swift plus 25% here, right? If we go to manage these runes, speed plus 15, speed plus 15. Let's get rid 5. This only has speed plus 5, but 5 is not enough if I remember correctly, right? Actually, it might be for Rauk. I think the blue one was the fastest one, right? I'm pretty sure the blue one was the fastest one. So if we, yeah, we can remove the 5 speed from Rauk. Okay, so this would be fine. Okay, so let's do that. Let us fix this. Manage runes. So it was the Swift rune 4. So we're basically looking for a Swift rune that doesn't have speed in the 4th slot. Which might actually not be easy because I've been sorting those out. So we are looking for a Swift rune here. And we want crit damage percentage, which makes sense. And we just don't, we want 0 speed ideally. This gives us 6 speed as well. That's a shame, yeah. Plus 5 speed. This one would work. Resistant Swift rune. There is no speed here, so this one would work actually. This one has 14 speed, this one has 16 speed, 16 speed, 17 speed. Okay, so let's power this one up to the maximum. It has to go to the maximum, obviously. We got defense, very nice. So I think if we engrave this one on Raok, then we should be slow enough. Now we can double check this, right? If we click here, our Raok is 221 now. Perfect. And now we have to do the same for our blue boy. So how much do we have to reduce for the blue boy? I think it's higher. This is 5. So it has to be a 6 reduction, right? And the bird is slower, right? 230. Yeah, the bird is slower and Asta is slower anyway. Okay. So we need to reduce the blue one by roughly 6. That shouldn't be too hard. Let's take a peek here. He's in the storage, obviously. He also has the Swift, so we could break the Swift, but ideally I don't want to do that, I don't think. So let's see. So we have speed plus 16 here. Yeah, I think we just get rid of one of the high speed stats, right? This one is already quite low. So maybe we can look for a blade rune that has less speed, or we can look for a swift rune that has less speed. I think I'm gonna check the swift rune first. So we need a maximum of 10 speed for the swift rune, which is in slot 2. Swift, and what's the main stat? Defense plus. Okay, so let's look for the defense percentage here. This is the one we have equipped. Yes, okay. So defense plus 63%, speed plus 16. So we just need one. So this one would already work. We have speed plus 3, speed plus 6. Honestly, this one would also be fine. Speed plus 5, attack crit rate. I'm just checking if there's maybe some. The defense on this character is quite important, right? So this one would work, but we would be losing a lot of speed here. I think this one is the best one, honestly. Let's see if we upgrade this to the maximum here. Perfect. We stayed at the speed plus 5, right? So this looks good. And this should fix our issue with the turn order. So if we engrave this temporarily, right, we click apply. Now it should all be good. Now obviously I understand ideally you want the cannon girl just to be faster, right? But in our case this was not possible, so we just made the dogs a little bit slower. Yeah, I think it should be okay. So this should work fine now. We have 223 on the cannon girl, 221 on Raok, and 217 on Ikaru. So let's see how this goes actually. We will of course just do the auto battle stuff, right? Now if you're wondering, my friend told me the cannon girl, she needs to stay unawakened because you wanted to use the first skill, yeah? And if you awaken her, she gets another skill and then the computer messes up the turn order and stuff like that, right? And that's pretty bad. So this boss really depends on a strict turn order, as I've heard. So let's see what we can do here. Okay, so this would be the setup, right? So let's see. Basically, like the last time I failed, it's simply because we didn't have enough damage to kill the boss on time, the turn order was not correct, and the boss stole one of my monsters, and then you just lose from there, right? To put it very simply. And this already looks a lot better, because all of the enemies get the defense down immediately at the start, right? Just to check something, I figured this out myself, but you have to make sure that on a dungeon boss, you go for the imprisoned soul first and for the boss second, right? And for the mid boss, you can do it like this. That's fine. I did this. I think like when you start a fresh one, it forgets what you put before. But I already put this. When I did the boss. So obviously this was not why the run failed. Okay. Yeah. So this is fine. No, not a big problem here. The cannon girl. Yeah. Of course, in these waves where there are like more opponents than 3 or 4, the cannon girl is not that useful, right? Because she becomes very powerful when there are fewer enemies. Like in this case, there's only the boss, right? So she will hopefully attack 3 times and inflict the defense down. So she did attack 3 times, nice. I think this looks a lot better already, honestly. Let's see here. So he's dead. He died once already, now he revived, right? And now we just have to make sure that we kill him on this rotation, I think. Then we should be okay. Yeah. Yeah, beautiful. That's it. So it was still a bit close. I think my shaman needs slightly better runes. Like he isn't really doing enough damage currently. But yeah, we did it. So this simple turn order fix basically ensured that we win this fight, right? And this is why I really like this game. You really have to think about stuff, and it's not just better if you put the best and the fastest that you have available, because as you can see, like in this case, certain monsters have to go before other ones in order for you to be successful, right? So the key thing here is that this attacks the enemy 3 times, right? So this is what's really important. If this doesn't go first, or if the cannon girl doesn't go first, then the boss has the shield up when your true damage dealers hit, right? And that's not good. Now, ideally, I think the Ikaru should go I guess this does make a difference, because this attacks with 3 and this also attacks with 3, right? So this does make a difference. These guys are still slower than the dogs, which is good because the shaman has very good damage, right? And the Lapis as well, of course. Lapis is a bit slow, but that's okay. She has the vampire runes. I mean, this is not, honestly, like the Lapis should be a bit faster for this run, I believe. But, I mean, I use her for other stuff as well, so that's why, that's why she's currently the way she is. Now let's try the next stage as well. I just want to see if we can do that. I mean, the previous one was not really close to a loss, I would say, so that's pretty good, right? It's just so important to get the defense down inflicted as well, right? That's a very big key thing about this dungeon. If you don't get the defense down, you will struggle very hard to get sufficient damage, essentially, right? And I mean, it would also be nice to get some Vio procs. I do run some nice Vio stuff on my monsters, but it's a bit rarer than I would like it to be honest. And we got double stunned here, which is not good. We lost quite a lot of HP here, sadly, so I hope the shaman can get some heals here, because otherwise my fire dog is gonna be dead quite quickly. Okay, that was some heals here, nice. Boss took 1 turn too many already. So he will revive now, and my fire dog is basically almost dead, right? Which is not good. So this is where... Okay, so here the turn order worked out really nice, to be honest. Yeah, this is what I expected. Like on the last wave, if you looked closely, like the shaman didn't do as much damage as he did here. Maybe he didn't get a crit or whatever, but I mean, this worked out really well. So we have a destroy rune with attack, which we are going to sell because we don't want the raw stats. And this is the necropolis essentially cleared, right? So we did very well here. We do have to finish up the clear B10 using the repeat battle. This should be very easy now, right? So let's do that quickly. B10 with the 10 times repeat battle. Now that the turn order is correct, it works much more easily. And this is essentially, I already said this before, this is what I like about this game. Like, this game is really, spending a lot of money is not going to help you. You have to think about what you are doing, and you have to think about it very smartly, right? You can't just give your monsters random runes or just legendary runes, right? You need to carefully evaluate what is needed in each situation. And yeah, this is what makes this game really, really interesting and exciting to me. As you can see here, the B10 is super easy now, right? I struggled with the B10 before, actually, just because my turn order was not correct, right? If the cannon girl doesn't go first, you struggle to strip the shield, and then your real damage is not there, right? Because the Astar and the shaman, they really do a lot of damage with their skills. So you need those guys to connect on the boss and not on the shield. And that's essentially what is happening now, right? So yeah, so this is very nice. We're just gonna let this run for a while and see if everything goes smoothly. In arena, I mean, this is the start now of the week, right? So the arena is pretty relaxed. We can collect our achievement here. The arena is pretty relaxed. You just fight against some weak teams, which you can go through on auto. We will just press auto here. This is obviously the bot. And then we'll use up our arena chances while the repeat battle is running. In this game, it's also quite important that you use your time efficiently, right? You want to be doing multiple things at once, ideally. And yeah, it's quite easy to do. You just make sure that your repeat battle runs without issues. And once you confirm that this is the case, you can fully focus on Labyrinth or on siege battles or on the arena, whatever you want, right? You can see at the enemies here, they put very, very weak defenses because that's always the case at the start of the week or at the start of the new arena season. Or at the new arena ranking, I guess. And yeah, you can just auto these battles. At the end of the week, it usually tends to get harder because that's when people put their proper defenses, right? So you just gotta make sure, like towards the end of the week, arena will eat a little bit more time. The first few days, it goes very, very fast and very smooth. So my next plan is actually to speak like a bit more long term. I will definitely focus on maximizing the skills of some monsters that I use a lot. So Lauren is a very important one, right? And she gets the harmful effect rate plus 10%, harmful effect rate plus 10%, and cooldown turn -1 on both of these. So this is a monster that I will definitely maximize the skills of. And since I'm using the Rauk a lot now as well, I will maximize his skills. I know it's not that important, but like the first one is especially the harmful effect rate. Sometimes I struggle to inflict the negative status effects on the bosses, right? And this will definitely help. And the same for the blue dog, right? The Ikaru. Yeah, I think for this one it's less important because it's just some damage increase. But the ones where it says like you get additional harmful effect rate percentage, I like to put this a lot. I already noticed this on the cowgirl, by the way. Like I got the harmful effect rate plus 10% and harmful effect rate plus 5%, right, with my first few upgrades. And I definitely noticed that already in the boss fights that I do, right? Like you notice it. It's just a lot more consistent already. And I mean, the light cowgirl is very easy to level up. You just farm the light cowgirl dungeon and then you feed her the stuff, right? Shaman is a lot of damage and cooldown turn -1, so yeah, I mean, this is fine. Probably not that urgent. And a couple of the others I also want to skill up. The cannon girl, obviously, right? You want the harmful effect rate to be more consistent again. She's also good for, I mean, she's a damage dealer, right? So this will also not be terrible to upgrade. I have a few duplicates lying around, but yeah, I mean, it's not that necessary yet. And then for the fusions, I have to chat with my friend if this is worth it. You can obviously fuse multiple of these. It just takes some time. And I mean, they do have cool time turn reduction, harmful effect rate plus. But I will have to chat with my friend if this is really worth it or if this is something that, you know, long term it's not really that necessary. Yeah, just on some of the monsters like the Lauren, I think it helps a lot. And obviously, the devil mons, I'm just using them on the 5-star monsters that really need the upgrades anyway. I'm not using them on uh, on non-nat 5 monsters at all, right? So, yeah. Let's just quickly, I just want to check something real quick before I forget, because Syla obviously sent me these deck requests, right? For the Necro team and stuff. So here, no. So the cowgirl we changed now. I'm just checking if there's like a monster that can grab a better rune now. I don't think so. I think the cowgirl was conflicting with someone from this team actually, if I'm not mistaken. So okay, so the panda was conflicting with the Gene. I already fixed that problem. This guy was not conflicting with anyone. It was the Colleen, okay. Yeah, I don't think these were the runes that. So these were not the runes that I changed. Okay, I just wanted to check if the one rune I changed from the dogs would be useful somewhere else, but it's not the case. So that's perfectly fine. All right, cool. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Repeat battle is running very smoothly. I think we are quite far away from getting another engraved summon. We will have to wait a couple of weeks again until the Phoenix comes around, right? We were not lucky enough this time. Obviously, you get more of these as you become a stronger player, right? Because you get them from the Trial of Ascension, you get them from the guild battles and all of that stuff. So yeah, we're just gonna wait a bit. I will definitely go for the Phoenix first, I think. So I will just save my scrolls until the Phoenix comes around again. And yeah, then we're in a pretty good spot if we get that monster. What we can also do, I was upgrading the skills of someone. I just have to remind myself who it was. Who did I upgrade the skills of? Let's see. So this guy is finished. With Wusa I got lucky because I got the ones that I wanted. With the other one I did not get that lucky, but I forgot which monster it was. The Legolas, I just fed him some water Legolas dupes. Obviously you want these. I think you want the first one for... Actually, I'm not sure. This one is pretty good, obviously. And this one is the passive. I mean, the passive is also not bad. I guess with Legolas you really want all of them. Or you don't mind getting all of them. Okay, let's see here. So these guys I did not upgrade. Who was the dude that I started to upgrade? It's a mystery. Must have been one of the level 35 ones, I suppose. These guys I haven't played around with them yet. Okay, so it must have been the one in the storage. Let's see here. Ah, yes, it was this guy. Sheong Pung. I got this to 4 out of 4, but this one is missing still. Okay, so this guy is the one I've been working on currently, so we will continue to work on him. The Sheong Pung. A nice wind attacker, right? So we can definitely feed him both of the Devilmons because the skill is not close to being maximized yet. Nice, the first one was correct, and the second was well, beautiful. Okay, so we just need 3 more here, and then we can move on to the next one, because the first one, upgrading the first one is not that necessary. Very nice. And obviously the Devilmons are very rare, right? I already bought the one from the arena. I already bought the one, or I already got one from some other activity, I forgot which one. But yeah, these Devilmons are very rare, obviously, so you always have to make sure that you use them efficiently. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So we've been doing quite well. We've been pulling a lot of monsters. Let's just evolve the Momo while we are waiting for the repeat battle to finish. So the way to do this is I just make sure that I have the same amount of each of these fodder monsters, basically. Because these fodder monsters, you know, some of them you will need to use them for secondary awakenings to feed some skill points. You will have to use them for some fusion summonings, you know, whatever. So I just want to make sure that I don't only feed one type of monster, right? It looks like we will have to go down to to 3 here quite soon. There we go. Yeah, obviously this evolution, the 6-star evolution takes a lot, eats a lot of fodder, right? But that's okay. The 3-star monsters are not really that rare, so you can quite easily you can do this quite easily. There we go. I think I have some rainbow mons as well still actually, but let's just feed all of these here first. Nice, good. So let's feed the rainbow mons as well. And now we can start going down to 3 per monster, which is perfectly fine. I've already upgraded the skills of the important 3-star monsters anyway, except for the ones who had to be secondary awakened, right? Yeah, there we go. And this is the evolution done. Momo will be the next one that I farm to level 40. It's a very strong wind attacker, like I said. And you always get these nice rewards when you do the 6-star evolution, right? You get XP boosts and you get energy. You should of course save them or use them efficiently. And I think we won all of our battles here, so very nice. We completed the necropolis as well, or the quest for the necropolis. So let's collect another Devilmon, very nice, we can collect this as well. Beautiful. And yeah, Sheung-Pung gets another Devilmon, because I will finish him first. I like to do one monster after the next, right? He's also net 5. Unfortunately, we got the first one here, so we need 3 more on the second one, so that's fine. Cool. Okay, now in terms of the quests, we don't have that much stuff left actually. We have the spiritual realm, which I haven't really looked into this one yet. And the Punisher's Crypt. So for the Punisher's Crypt, I think I also already got a team recommendation. I just need to double check. Let's see. I just have to open the note from my friend. I forgot which ones I have to use. Both vampires, Dark Inugami, Lauren, and the Red Lizard Man. Okay. So let's try doing this. This is for what is this? This is Steel Fortress. Oh, the Steel Fortress, I already finished it. Okay. So for the Punisher script, I will ask my friend what to use. I think I tried this already, but it was a bit... Well, it was not easy. If we go to the strategy, I used the first strategy deck, but I didn't really have enough damage to do this consistently, at least. I tried this one as well. It wasn't that good, to be honest. So yeah, I'm just gonna ask my friend what he recommends for this one. There's also some wild compositions here. Yeah. So I did try this already. Didn't work out that well. So this one will be relatively easy, I think. This one I will ask my friend, and then we just have the dimension hole and the rift dungeon left. Actually, we can do this. Summon the homunculus. My friend already told me what I should do. Actually, we can't do it yet because I need to farm the fire beast, the wind beast. We can do that actually. Let's do that. Let's see what these fights look like. So the fire beast, we need a few more. I played this for the fire beast, and I think it worked very well. So let's see. I just let this run on auto, to be honest. This just gives you the materials you need to summon the homunculus, right? And for this one, basically, you just need some some AoE attacker. In this case, I have the Lapis, obviously. And even if these stones don't get cleared once, you will still finish this beast, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, I run the Eiger lead here because it gives you very good damage, and I found this to be quite useful, right? And yeah, you need to do a decent amount of damage on these beasts to get the maximum rewards possible. So that's what we are doing. And this is already looking like a good run. Now I just have to make sure that I don't get smoked by the stones. I think the last time I did this, I almost died towards the end because the stones survived one Lapis attack. I think here we are okay still, yeah. I think in the last section when it summons the stones, it's a bit hard to clear them with the Lapis. But that's okay, yeah. Yeah, so one stone survived there, see? Those stones do a little bit of damage, but it should be okay, honestly. I need some heals from my Riley though. Heals are looking a little bit not good right now. Okay. Yeah. This is basically how I remember it. Like I lost 1 to 2 monsters, but then I finished it. And yeah, there we go. Beautiful. So I think we just need 80 of these or something. If I'm not mistaken. Let's see how many we get with one fight here. We get 13. Okay. So we do need, let's remind ourselves how many we need of these to summon our homunculus. Take a peek here. 300, yeah. So we do have to farm this a few times, and the Wind Beast as well. If we go to the Wind Beast, let's do the Wind Beast as well, just to see if this one is also relatively consistent. I think this one is the most consistent one actually, because I have a very strong fire team actually for this one. The Xiong Fai and the Asta and the Verdeheil, these are all amazing monsters, yeah. And I actually played the Legolas here as well. I don't know if this is correct. I guess you could put like another healer here. But I mean, yeah, it's fine. If you use 1 or 2 monsters on these, it's not really a big deal, as I have found. And I just want to make sure that I maximize my damage and get the SSS ranking for sure, right? That's quite important. And then the rest is, yeah, is easy anyway. So basically, if you are around like 3 million damage when it stands up again, you're in a pretty good spot to get the maximum ranking, right? As I have found. So with this one is a bit interesting because, as you can see here, this electricity stuff, you need to heal yourself, essentially. As I understand it. And it does take... I can't get rid of it every time for some reason, even if Riley heals. You can see here it's gone on the Verdeheil now, but not on the other ones. So this is interesting, yeah. Basically, the Asta is the vampire as well. That's why she's also in the green more often than the other ones, and the Verdeheil obviously heals itself with its normal attack. But the reason I feel good here is because that my Asta has the vampire runes, so if she doesn't get one-shotted, she will always get rid of this electric stuff, right? So there we go. Quite easy as well. We get the SSS ranking here. 4.5 million damage, beautiful. And yeah, I mean, that's what I will farm to unlock the homunculus as well, and then we will move on to the next task. So we are definitely progressing quite fast. For considering this is a beginner's account and I haven't spent any money, it's going very well. Obviously this is done already. We cleared all of these very easily with SSS ranks, right? The bigger scrolls, I'm saving them right now. We will definitely make another video when I use those. I have 2 legendary all attribute scrolls, 6 legendary scrolls, 5 light and darkness scrolls, some light and dark summoning piece. And the reason we're saving them is because there's this event, right? So once I unlock the blessing, which is at 4,000 points, we're currently at 2,388. This is when we will start to use the bigger scrolls, because then you can more efficiently select which monster you want or need when you use those rarer scrolls, right? That's the point. And this other event is also still running. I still use the mystical scrolls because for every actually I think it's the same event. For every 4-star monster you summon, you get a scroll, right? For every 4-star plus monster, you get a free mystical scroll as well. So that's obviously very cool. Lots of really cool events again over the next couple of weeks. Yeah, it's just this game is very free to play friendly, and I enjoy it a lot. And we are getting better at PvP as well, like I said. So the farming stuff is very fun, but obviously you have the PvP as well. And yeah, this was the video for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys for the next one. See you later. Bye bye.